definitely not going to push this live out. Guarantee it. Probably have 2 views. What up? We're driving home. Rough day on the lake again. Caught 2 catfish, lost a bunch of gear. Whatever it is, what it is. Tomorrow's going to be way too hot to be alive outside, so I'm not even going to think tomorrow. But for now, we'll go home. We'll have some dinner. Hopefully Mrs. SoCal's still awake. And try again when the weather calms down. It's supposed to be, we got a heat wave supposed to be coming in tomorrow. That's supposed to be 115 to 118 out here. So it won't even be worth coming back. Not for a few days. The shitty part is, somewhere, somehow along the way out, on the walk out, I forgot that I had my freaking microphone still on my freaking shirt, and that's somewhere between the truck and where I was fishing. So I can find that, but I got 3 more, but I ain't losing shit like that, you know? So I got 3 other microphones. Whatever. Yeah, Munchie, that would end in a bad situation. She's got to be back at work at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not waking her up. Hell no. Usually, like if I'm at home, I'll have dinner ready for her when she comes home. Because she works a very stressful job and very long hours doing that stressful job. So I try to make it as easy on her as I can. Oh man, what a day. I can't believe I lost fucking all that gear, and then to top it off, I lost my goddamn microphone on the way out. I'm gonna have to go back and rewalk that path and hopefully find that microphone. I mean, it's not like they're expensive. I got a 2-pack of those for $15. It's not Bluetooth, but it works. It's better than, you know, all the wind noise and all that. Yeah, my wife's awesome, man. I don't know how she puts up with me. I have no idea how she puts up with me. But she does, so we have my dad and her mom living with us, and they've just become way too much. So I actually told my dad today he's got until the end of October to find somewhere to go, because we can't do it anymore. I kind of feel like a failure, but at the same point, like, we can't do it, man. We You can't do it. I got two 70-year-old freaking children living in my house who I've almost burned down my house on a couple occasions. So it's time for them to go. Hey, Jackson, what's happening? You missed the, we just left the lake. It's not like you missed much. We only got two little cats. I lost more gear than I caught fish. And I lost my goddamn microphone. So I got one in my pocket still, but that one's dead. I got a brand new box, two of them at home. So just kind of sucks. You know, I wanted those as I ordered those as a backup. So they're only 15 bucks each, or each set, but still, you know, sucks to have to use shit because you lost it. I kind of think I know where I lost it. And either, because it's just got a little clip that clips onto your shirt. And at one point, I had to jump down over a rock pile, and my tackle bag was like up over my shoulder, and it kind of flung around. So I'm pretty sure that it was either right there that I lost it, or right when I flipped my tackle bag up over my shoulder, like at the original spot that I was fishing. So I'll go back and hopefully I can track it down, but it's supposed to be in the 100 and close to 20s tomorrow. So I really don't want to come back out here tomorrow, but I might have to. I might have to. I mean, technically, you know, it was a 2-pack for 14 bucks, like $14.99. So they're what, $7.50 a piece. But the thing worked. It worked well. So I'll have to go track it down. What I really need to do is order the Bluetooth ones. Oh, dude. So I'm going to tell you right now, Munchie, if your mom's coming to live with you, be prepared, because I don't know if you have kids or not, but having your parents in your home is much more difficult than having children in your home. I mean, it has been, we've had her mom for coming up on 4 years, and my dad for a year and a half. And I'll tell you what, it is taking a massive toll on me, both mentally and physically, to have both of them in my house. It's taking a toll on my wife. So yeah, I'm going to tell you now that I told you so. It's difficult. It is difficult to have the parents, man. I always tell my friends, that raising your parents is harder than raising your kids, because at least you can teach the kids right from wrong. The parents, you can't teach them shit. So guys, in about a mile or so, the stream's going to buffer for a quick second, but just hang out. It comes right back. I just go through one quick little dead zone, and then it comes back, and then a little ways up the road, we'll hit another quick little dead zone for 10-15 seconds, and it'll come right back. Oh yeah, so my mother-in-law definitely lost her marbles, and my dad's his cheese is sliding off the cracker pretty quick. I think I've told you guys the story. The couple weeks ago, the last live that Mrs. SoCal and I did while we were fishing together, we came home that night, and when we pulled up in the driveway, we could smell gas. Kyle, luckily, I have 0 kids that I know about. I have about 1 year until I'm free and clear of an 18-year-old come knocking on my door asking where I've been for the last 18 years. But what I was getting at was me and Mrs. SoCal home from the lake, and we pulled in the driveway and we could smell gas. Well, we're on propane where we live, so we knew it wasn't like a gas leak in the city lines or anything like that. As soon as I opened the front door of the house, it was like a right hook from Mike Tyson with the fucking gas fumes in the house. One of them had had something on the stove. When they removed it from the stove, they blew the pilot or the flame out on the burner. And okay, guys, I'm going to start buffering here in just a minute. Okay, we're back. So anyway, we come home from the lake, we smell gas from the driveway, open the door, right hook from Mike Tyson with the gas in the house. One of them had put on the stove top some way. When they took the pan off of the stove, they managed to blow the flame out. And looking and seeing the flame was out, they decided it was off. So they just let it go. Well, the burner was on high, and it filled the entire house, and neither one of them noticed it. It was enough gas that I'm surprised my house didn't explode. All it would have taken was the compressor for the freezer or something like that kicking on. Just that little bit of electrical spark would have blown my house to fucking smithereens. So they both denied it. They both said neither one of them cooked any food. It was just spewing gas into the house. Now, thank God I have a dog door in the back going into the backyard. Otherwise, there was enough gas in that house, and if you guys know about propane, it's heavy gas. It settles to the floor before it goes to the ceiling. Well, it would have killed both of my dogs and my cat had they been stuck in the house. The master bedroom is in the very, very, very back of the house. And we walked into our master bedroom and it was just insanely filled with gas. Now, both my dad and her mom said they never smelt it. Her mom was sitting in the bedroom with her door open and the fan blowing into her room. And she said she never smelt the gas. So they both denied it, and right then and there we made the decision that it's time for them to go. So we opened all the windows, turned on all the fans, had everything pointing outside, blowing, I took one fan in the front door and was sucking air in the front door and blowing everything out the back. All the windows were open, all the fans were on, everything. It took 3 hours to get that gas out of the house. And I don't smoke in my house, right? But there is times where I'll roll up to the driveway, and no matter where we go, it's a long drive. So I'll get home and I'll jump out of the truck or the Jeep or whatever, and I'll light up a smoke and walk through from the front door to the back door with a cigarette. And, had I had done that night, I probably would have exploded. So, no, they're not going to the old folks' home. Plan for your retirement early. And they don't have that 5 to 12 grand to go. So, guys, we're going to buffer again one more time. Right when we get up here, just outside of this corner, I believe it is. That buffer will be a couple seconds longer than the others, but just hang out, because right when we get through this little crevice in the road that it buffers through. And right when we get through the end of this, there's literally cell towers a couple hundred yards off the freeway here. It's just that one little dead spot right there, but we should be good for the rest of the ride, so. Man, I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me while I'm driving. Normally I'd be rocking out, Ride the Lightning album or something right now, but I'm getting so close on my watch hours that I really, really, really greatly appreciate you guys hanging out. Tomorrow, it's gonna be way too flippin' hot to be outside. What's gas here? Gas is $4.15 with cash, or $4.35 with credit at the Indian Casino here. Cheapest gas in San Diego County. So, let's see. Chat froze again. Yeah, they add stuff to the propane. Yeah, because propane naturally has no smell. Shit. Chat froze up. Anyway, yeah, they add propane. They add smells to propane. The fact that they didn't smell it, and I can smell it from fucking outside, is ridiculous. But anyway, guys, $2.59. Fuck. That's fucking ridiculous. That Indian Casino right there. Well, there's another Indian Casino closer to town, closer to San Diego. That's like 5 to 10 cents cheaper, but either way, man. The average, if you go to, because right now where we're at, we're about 70 miles away from the city of San Diego. And San Diego's just like any other, throw a dart at the map and find any major city in the state. You got all your little surrounding, towns and, surrounding little cities or whatever. San Diego's the same way. But as you get closer to like the main cities, gas prices go up. So, for instance, Del Mar and La Jolla are like the ritzy, like high-end parts of the, like by the beach, right? Gas in Del Mar is $5.25. Gas in La Jolla is like $5.50. Places where gas is like $6. There's a gas station out here at the exit where I get off to go home. There's $6 a gallon for the, what is it, the 87 or whatever the low grade oh shit. Whatever the low grade shit, the 87 or whatever. $6. $6 fucking a gallon for gas. And Phillips and one other, I think it was Valero. Phillips 66 and Valero both have major refineries out here in California. They're shutting down and leaving California. So gas prices are expected to go up by $2 to $4 when those two refineries shut down. It's taking like 28% of the gas supply in California. So yeah, this view right here is cool. I wish the camera would show better, but if you notice like the terrain on the side of the road, it's all that chaparral and scrub oak stuff. Once we get up here a little ways, the terrain completely changes from like a high desert to really high desert, where it's nothing but boulders. It's all a bunch of rocks with like a little bit of weeds growing through them here and there. But then, so here's another funny thing about San Diego. So Interstate 15 goes, from the Mexican border all the way up to Canada. Major, major, major north-south thoroughfare through San Diego. They have a carpool lane. And that carpool lane was supposed to be just that, 2 or more persons per vehicle. Or if you're on a motorcycle, you could use that because, a motorcycle is a one-person vehicle. The carpool lane was supposed to be funded by gas tax, part of our taxes for our gas. All of a sudden, California is getting all these electric vehicles who can now also use the gas or the carpool lane because they're a zero emissions vehicle. Completely stupid, right? However, because of all of the electric vehicles, Tesla, they're not paying the gas tax. So now what they want to do in California, because so many people are starting to switch over to the Tesla, that they want to get rid of they want to keep the tax on gas, but they want to add a new fee so that they charge you every mile that you drive. So they want to charge anywhere from 3 to 6 cents for every single mile you drive in your car. And what they want to do is force you to put a little tracking device in there so that they can track your mileage through the year. And what they're going to do is, when you go to register your vehicle every year with the Motor Vehicle Division, they're going to add that 3 to 6 cent charge to your vehicle registration. So that means if, say, I was to take a road trip, say I took a road trip out to fucking Maine or, South Carolina, whatever, the state of California is going to charge me for the drive there and the drive back. And they're wondering why people are, places like all these major, major, major places that had big corporate headquarters here are leaving. Yeah, they already track your phone, but they don't know if you're in your car or somebody else's. But yeah, they want you to pay per mile to drive in San Diego. So, you talking about these hills right around us? I would not climb my fat ass up these hills around us. A, I'm a big fat son of a bitch that wouldn't make it. But B, this is like pure, straight up rattlesnake territory out here. Oh man, see how like right here, boom, right here, terrain break. If you look at the right side of the road, it's nothing but boulders with a little bit of like scrub oak growing out of it. And then once we get down here a little bit, there's nothing. Absolutely nothing except dirt and boulders. Like the hills right in front of us right there. Actually, all of this burned. The whole left-hand side of the freeway here burned a few months ago. I actually have a short on my channel from right up around buffer zones. Buffer zones. So, it was right around this corner here. I was up on the right side of the road, up on the hilltop, taking video of the big old jet doing a fire drop, like the fire retardant stuff. Pretty cool video. But I had hopped on the dirt bike and rode out through the backyard up onto the hills right here. Because my house is pretty much directly to the right of us. But we got to go all the way around. So in this mountain right in front of us that we're looking at, we call that Titty Mountain. Because it looks like a big old titty. Like if you tell people from San Diego, like, hey, meet me at the gas station right next to Titty Mountain, they automatically know. And then I think it's dark enough the helicopter will be lit up. It's hard to see on camera with the lights on the gas station, but I'm pretty sure that's why gas is $6 a gallon out here, is because the dude bought an old freaking Vietnam era helicopter and parked it on top of the gas station. It's so hard to read chat while I'm driving, but Ontario. Snake and turtle in a foil pack. I have never tried that, and I don't think I will. Now, I've heard a lot of people say rattlesnake tastes really good, but I'm not a big fan of rattlesnakes. I seem to be a rattlesnake attractant. I was going through the computer the other night, seeing if I could pull out, seeing what video I had in there from the GoPro that I could pull out and drop onto YouTube. And I came upon a bunch of still photos of like 30 different rattlesnakes that I came on last year deer hunting. All right. We are off to the freeway. So we're almost home. So right when I turn this corner, every time I go live and I'm driving here, I say this every time. You guys are probably sick of it. But right when I get down here to the stop sign, and I make the little turn, you'll be able to see, it looks so badass the way he's got it done. But the helicopter on top of the gas station, it looks so bitchin' with the lights from the gas station washing out on camera. But it looks so bitchin' with the green LEDs inside of it. So the flag on the left is the American flag and the other one's a POW flag. But that thing looks so fucking cool. I'll have to come over and take a video of it that I can drop on a short or something that shows better. Oh man, almost there. What a freaking couple days it's been, huh? I can't believe I lost my goddamn microphone. Hey, Catfishy, what's happening? So guys, I apologize for not being able to keep up with chat. I know I'm bad at that, but it's hard to keep up with it when you're driving and it keeps freezing up on you. So I appreciate you guys watching me drive home from the lake, where I kind of got my ass handed to me again. But I'm so close on watch hours. I had like 1,050 left this morning when I left. So hopefully we get there soon, because I want to be able to do some like members only giveaways and things like that, you know. So I thought the 1K giveaway the other night, I thought went pretty well. I thought it was pretty fun. We gave away some cool prizes. JR Buds and Josie definitely got hooked up on that one. JR Buds got that 2-pack of travel rods. Josie got that big old badass freaking saltwater reel. Oh, Ed, this is bitching out here. So, Ed, I have, if you like this terrain out here and you want to see a little more of it, on my channel, I have a couple of videos. They're like 10, 12 minutes long, of me riding around out here on the dirt bike. I think it's titled like Ripping the Backyard or something. But there's a couple where I ride down the border wall. That's the one where, if you guys have seen that short on my channel where I come up on the Border Patrol agent and she was dead ass asleep in the Border Patrol truck, I woke her up. That was right up here. So there's some cool terrain out here. And then I have some pretty cool videos on the dirt bike. They're a year, 2 years old now that I ended up posting up, but I got some pretty cool. They're like 15 minutes at the most. Pretty cool stuff out here, like Ocotillo Wells area, Plaster City, Superstition. Just having a blast out there on the bikes. Having an absolute blast. So, but to the right or to the left of us is Mexico. We are, hell, a good kicker in the NFL could probably kick a football to Mexico from this road. But then all this stuff, let me see if I can turn the camera a little bit. All of that out there is my backyard. All of that. I can actually, I can open up my back gate at the house. I don't have to do a live from the house one of these days. Just like a hangout session or something. But I can open up the back gate at my house and hop on the dirt bike and ride all through here. So we don't have whitetail out here. We have the spin-off of the mule deer in Southern California. They're actually called the Southern Mule Deer, and they're like a small version of the mule deer. Like a 200-pound Southern Mule Deer is a fucking beast. But there's no elk anywhere around here, and I don't think there's whitetail west of like Montana. So we don't have a lot of good deer hunting out here. As a matter of fact, the deer hunters out here in San Diego combined rifle and no, we don't even have the Coues deer. They have them in Arizona, but not here. Deer hunters here in San Diego County, archery and rifle hunters combined, have a 3% success rate. Archery hunters have less than a 1% success rate. And we have, what I've come to find out, one of the shortest deer seasons in the fucking country. Rifle season out here for deer is 3.5 weeks. Now I hunt on a specialty tag out here, I guess you can call it. It's a draw only tag for archery. It's called the A22. It's a San Diego either sex deer hunt. So I can shoot a buck or a doe. Here's the thing, I can only get one of those tags. I cannot get that and a rifle tag because the rifle tag here is a draw as well. I could buy my archery only that's good for the entire state, but archery season here goes from September 6th until October 20th, I think it is this year, and then archery season's over. Now you can hunt archery the 3.5 weeks of rifle season, and that's it. The tag that I get, the A22, I can hunt, it's a split season, so I can hunt September to October, and then there's a 2-week span where I can't hunt anything on that tag, and then once rifle season starts, I can hunt all the way through rifle season, and then my season kicks in to where I can hunt all the way back up to New Year's Eve, and that's it. That's our deer season. So rifle hunters get less than a month. Most bow hunters get like a month and a half. And then my tag, I can get all the way to New Year's. So, yeah, it's stupid here. Our laws and our rules here are so absolutely ass backwards, stupid bullshit that... Why did she park so close to him? Or did he park that close to her? I think she was trying to leave me room. There's the old boat sitting there freaking wishing it was in the water. I kind of screwed up my parking the way I parked the boat, but whatever, it is what it is. What am I going to do here? I'm just going to, you know what, I'm going to pull around and I'm going to go around the block and pull in the other way. I'll just pull in the other way and park next to the boat. Normally, you got to be shitting me. Okay, so normally I have the boat, the boat trailer's always hooked up to my truck. I never drive my truck unless I am pulling the boat. But I decided that I was going to unhook the boat trailer from the truck and start driving the truck a little bit more. So let me see if I can get in here. I'm going to have to run over my trash can, but hold on a second, guys. I got to move my trash can. I've been driving nothing but the Jeep lately. So I figured since the boat's down and out for a minute, I might as well start driving the truck around a little bit here and there. But, oh, god damn, I'm so close to that boat. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright. We are home. Yeah, deer archery season starts in like shit. It's already like late October or yeah, late August, huh? Archery season starts in a couple of weeks here. So I'll be out got a couple of weeks till I'll be out archery hunting deer. So anyway, guys, I just pulled up to the house. I am freaking dead tired. I've been sweating my ass off all day at the lake. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I'm going to go in, grab a nice cold drink, have something to eat, take a shower, and sit my fat ass in front of the air conditioner. So appreciate you guys hanging out and watching. And I might do a live tomorrow from the house or something. I don't know. I'm so close on watch hours. I need to do something. So worst case scenario, I'll take the dog over to the pond and let him swim. But guys, we're out of here. My tweaker ass neighbors over there freaking weed whacking at fucking dark. But whatever. So guys, thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll see you guys on the next one.